Doesn't really ain't hate. A million niggas ain't real situation. Looking medication. Hoes in the ball drop. Riding with my rolls to the castle drop. Take a hill, pull drop. No, why is notice for the like this? Please shut up. Okay. I hope y'all can hear me. Hold on. I hope y'all can hear me good. I need to stop drop. Hold it down drop. Hey, what's about it? Got it on like hey drop. Do you little money nigga ball drop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It sound like y'all can hear me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I made it look like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see something. Un momento. Let good. It's lit, it's lit, it's lit. So welcome to my channel, Driving a Bunny's Race. It's lit. Let me start this other one. Okay. So I'm like I said, welcome to my channel, Driving a Bunny's Race. So, you know what I'm saying, hit the like button, subscribe, whatever you need to do if you're new. If you've been here, I appreciate y'all tuning in and shit like that. Same from the beginning to the end, tell your friends, tell a friend, tell a friend. And shit like that. I'm listening to Stay Scheming by Red Rocks. Okay, so you already know. I felt a little bit, well, one person came in here, but I felt a little twinge a little bit in my solar plexus chakra. 11:11 on the clock. Feels good. I'm really shuffling the cards for real. Okay. And that's it. Me. This spot that I'm at right now, I'm lit about it. I'm so lit about it that I'm really want to be specific. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to court. Listen, fuck it. Got a budget for the Lord. Fuck it. On the road for the, yeah, on the road for the money. I don't know. What else is in there? It's a song. You said I'm getting money. That's in any nigga category. I mean, I'm really fucking stressed for real. I just wanted to. Uh, I shot money. I trust y'all are doing well. Maybe soon I'm gonna open the chat. Okay. Uh, I feel like it bothered me when the vibes get to acting like the vibes, and people don't know. Yeah, it's like they act like they don't know who they are. Or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But because they act like that, I be feeling like they not like that, so they're not acting. Or some shit. Anyway, look, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give good attention to both. Okay. Well, okay, so like my look like, but we heavy though. Well, I don't know. Somebody could have felt like you was like, but you not. You heavy work. That's why they getting. They was getting their whole artillery. That's why they was getting the whole artillery. That shit was still right now. Okay, so I don't know. You said I said the bitch is more tough than what you hold it down. Maybe you're not too much like, you're not too much like rah rah rah. I took all y'all niggas down over that like that. Okay. You're not doing that too much. When you silently, this is happening silently. Okay. I don't feel like you're doing shit. I feel like whoever was doing some shit, they're not gonna be able to do it no more after doing some shit to you. He said, you're like the fucking finish line. We can't wait to run in you. Your mind off that. Something about you're supportive, okay, collective. I don't know what I was going to say, cancer. I don't know what's really cancer. All right, I'm about to talk about everything I'm saying is included because well, all black magic, all negative intentions. You don't belong. You don't belong here. All this shit. Yeah, it's dirty. So, your ancestors is on that. This is let me see. I don't know. I was gonna say spiritual led, and then I was gonna say compass. Well, yeah, there's a lot of car lane. I didn't. I didn't preach up with your. If y'all want to fast forward, do that if you can, because my mom. There's no more, can I stop a minute? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get this going. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. Get it on the floor. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I was thinking groupie. I was thinking groupies. I don't know. Groupie energy. I don't know. And then on my shirt, I got the Beatles. And I'm thinking about. I didn't. I didn't look into the Beatles like extensively, but I'm thinking about how they had a lot of fans. They had a lot of people that loved them. And I don't know. Wouldn't they go crazy or some shit? I don't know. Maybe something like that. 730 minutes. Make it 930 minutes. This one's my trap this way. Never seen it finish. I said, never mind, I'm haters, I'm even anyway, how y'all been doing? Y'all doing good? There's Tuesday. Um, yeah, but I don't know where y'all at, but y'all got it going up on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was, you know what I'm saying? That was it. I was outside. Or something about, I don't know. It could be something about music or something that holds you. I'm not gonna hold you. Maybe you felt like that was your prime or some shit. I don't feel like that. Or maybe you had different times or some shit. Prime time. But I love ain't nobody thinking about the stars. I don't know. And that's about prime time, like prime time, like prime time television. Yes, like, okay. Okay, so I don't know. I want to check these two for so boom, this was going on. I just feel like this. This is intuitive. You've been on your journey. Somebody who's not walking in your shoes. Also, probably based on the cards I just seen. But somebody that's not walking in your shoes, they wanted to make shit confused for you. Look, 7 cups. While you work eight of pentacles, they wanted to like. They said, "I don't get no rest." This is gonna okay. Or let me see. I'm gonna shuffle this. If somebody is sad that you continue to put the work in, okay? Let me shuffle this real quick. I don't know. Looking at the pages, so it was in reverse. I'm gonna shuffle this. But whoever, I don't know. They could be corresponding with somebody because they can't because they don't have access to you. So because they don't have access, they're corresponding with somebody that maybe somebody that y'all share a family, y'all came from the same family, or y'all created a family together. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they're not getting no rest, or you not getting no rest. You want your respect. You like yo. This could be energetically. Okay, you could be like, yo, like y'all not gonna act like you don't see me, or some shit like that. Okay, you might not really feel like that, like consciously, but like subconsciously, like this could be an angel to ancestors too, spirit guides. It's like, nah, you gonna be seen, or something like that. That's like I'm looking at the nine of swords. Yeah, whatever somebody's looking into, they have a sleepless night about it because that's not what they wanted you athletic. They wanted you to speak on yourself. And they've worked with a group of people to do this. A group of people like they don't really work well together anyway. They don't really work well, okay, or something like that. But they work but they if they got a common goal of somebody's fortune, then they down or some shit like that. I'm getting ready to restart this one. Okay. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, whoever's trying to fuck with my solar plexus chakra, put them in the ground. Okay, we tired of these niggas, man. We've been talking to them. It's a suggestion, you heard, but we've been talking to them. We've been talking to them. Okay? We're tired. Y'all better chill. Y'all better chill for real. Y'all better chill for real. Because me and God is like this. And if some shit happened, that's your fault. It's not my fault. You should have left me off. All right? And that's it. And that's just how I feel. And that's just how it is. Trying to fuck with some confidence. What you doing, you might feel like, I don't know how your niggas feel, but what you niggas try to do, it's a big deal. Okay? Whatever you're trying to do is a big deal and it's gonna be big consequences. Anyway, I'm looking at the death card, I'm looking at the Ten of Wands. And this is just based on what I just said. And I'm doing it to the message instruction for real. However, I was gonna say like, yeah, whoever's doing this fuck shit, they're gonna be in the ground for they're gonna be in the ground. It's not because I said that, but it's because it's because okay. But I'm looking at the Ten of Wands. If somebody is not, and somebody is going to be in the ground though, and whoever's around them, they're going to be burdened about it. Okay. And if you're not the person that's in the ground, you're gonna wish you was, because you're gonna be burdened. Okay. You bitch. Anyway, I'm at the top of the deck. I'm looking at the Knight of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Seven of Swords because somebody been trying to steal energy, ideas, or whatever the fuck. Now listen, this is intuitive, and this could be resonating with you. Okay, I'm gonna talk to God in a second, but I'll be talking about it anyway. 11:22. I was gonna say, look at all this yellow in these cards. I was just talking about solar plexus chakra. They were trying to fuck with it. All right, I don't know, but I was gonna say in my makeup on this channel, we said never mind the consequences. Maybe somebody like never mind the consequences. No, but the energy is given eye for an eye. The energy is given. Oh, you want to steal, then you're gonna be missing a limb. You're gonna be missing an arm. You're gonna be missing a hand. You're gonna be missing. Okay, with these swords, they got the swords in their hands. They did it to themselves. So every time I touch my third eye and my crown chakra, God put this person put them at rest. Okay, you know what? They're not even gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? And it just be lucrative. It's swords. They're not even gonna get that at the top of the day. They're not even gonna get that. But anyway, look, somebody could be going to prison because I'm adding this sword up with this seven of swords right here. Anyway, let me put this up, okay? But I'm looking at the seven of wands. Collective, if you resonate with whatever I just said, you're protected from whoever the fuck. And the sticker that I'm looking at right now, it says keep dreaming. Like these people, they're gonna have to keep dreaming. Like whatever, they're not living in reality, okay? This, okay, it's getting prison, it's getting jail. And the song he said, I know these niggas mad. That's T.I. Let them know. Let them know what the fuck's going on because they be acting like they don't know or something like that, and it's gonna translate. Now I'm not gonna hold you. I got this paper that I wrote or whatever. It's like a little card, and I wrote, ultimately, it's my version of reality that matters. These niggas could be on some shit like that too. However, I don't need participants in my shit. in my reality. I don't need people to lie, like, in my reality and be like, "Oh, yeah, what you're saying is right," like co-signers. I don't need that. But these people, like, they co-signing, they got co-signers, or they got people that's supporting them, that they're supporting them in their wrongness, and that makes it correct. So I don't know what the fuck. Who cares? It doesn't matter how many people. They all not bigger than God. Do they know that? They're about to find out. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I don't know, my nigga. I'm just talking, but I'm just thinking about. Look, I'm looking at the seven swords again. I'm just thinking about the Titanic. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know, but the Titanic is like one of my favorite um historical shits to read about or whatever. And then look, I just mentioned the Titanic and look, the temperance and the temperance card. It looks like there's some type of shit under the water. She's a mermaid. It looks like it's some type of, who knows what that is. But you see the one I was listening to the song the other day, everywhere. He said somebody better tell him that we didn't do it with the unborn baby. That's fabulous. I don't know. Something about you entering a space and something about, I don't know. He said you ain't even gotta bring it up. I'm looking at the magician and the star. Okay, let me check this a little bit more. And I'm gonna start though for real. Okay? It took me about 20 minutes. Took me long though. I don't know who the fuck is doing that. Who who's in the back talking about, bitch? We need to, I'm not gonna hold you, but when I be watching other people's readings, I do be wanting to get to the juice. I'm not gonna hold you. I do be wanting to get to the juice, and for the readers that do that, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in a song, she said, "Y'all just ain't me." I don't know. It's for the collective, all right? Oh, oh, oh. What is this? I'm looking at the United States of Magician. Somebody's talking a whole lot of hot fire, and they're doing their magician work or some shit. You know, if they just put that towards themselves, the world will be a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. You know how to a better place for you and for me. What happened? Like they feel like that's imaginary. That's a fairy tale. Here's the thing: this place, it exists. That's why people have been singing about it. They just not gonna be in it. Okay, this is niggas that's been with it. I don't know. I'm looking at Decon. I rebuke all hexes, vexes, curses, who do we change in the name of Jesus. Something about not focusing too much on people that's not relevant to your bottom line or some shit like that. I seen the five of cups. So loud. Anyway, let me talk about it. All right. Your love. Some niggas mad at it. God loves you and you love yourself. And somebody's having sleepless nights because they thought they could do you some type of way. And God has you in a position where it's like, yeah, you did the wrong one, some type of way or some shit like that. Yeah, God, yeah, what's up, God? God, angels, ancestors, God of the highest, the ones of the highest and the truest like, thank you so much for sending me down here to do this for once I fuck with you. Thank you so much for sending me down here to do this for the collective, making sure we're all protected from low vibration, demonic offensive beings. And we got clear direct text messages. Much appreciation. Don't do that. Okay, let me see. I asked her what her friends say. Don't do that, because this shit was not even buffering. It's stupid one. Watch it. I'm about to snap out. I'm about to snap out for real. I'm about to. All right, I'm sorry. Oh, another one. Do you? Make sure y'all drink a little. Staying hydrated. Okay? Mm, mm, mm. Somebody could have a dog or some shit. I don't know what this is. It's not mine. Or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody hair. Maybe she was like, that's not mine. I don't know none of this. This is not supposed to be too ratchet. Anyway, look. It's for the collective. Let me get a next one based on abundance for the collective. Private party. Yeah, yeah. Warrant angels, warrant masters. Let me get one card for the collective. I rebuke all hexes, curses, hoodies with a chance. Bitter bitches. I rebuke. How much your solar plexus chakra? Take whatever I says it resonates. It's gonna resonate with you or it's not, but even if it don't resonate with you, I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of my readings, it's like, yeah, general, but it's like you can use a lot of what I say in your life in general to help you thrive and shit like that. Thrive abundantly. Where we at? Anyway, look at underhand, overhand, the money getting thrown. Yeah, try. Up on Wednesday. Uh, okay, he said he don't care if she's wrong. You don't ask for the friends. Anyway, like this is the collective, okay? Oh, I've been meaning to tell you for the longest time that concerning the illusions, these fuck niggas making you trying to make you feel like, oh, nobody's fucking. You know what? This is reading. How I'm talking. I've been talking about this like I feel like I didn't say the same shit 30 times. I'm not no person like that. Okay. I don't think anything needs to be resolved, but maybe just redirect thoughts. Anyway, this reflective, okay? I've been meaning to I've never been this high though. Okay. So I've been meaning to tell you for the longest time that concerning the illusions, time and space, the stars at night, the earth under your feet, the oceans, the rivers, the prairie dogs. No, I don't say that. Understands that everything under the sun, they're all yours. Yes, I thought you knew this by now. Oh, yes, they are. The universe. So if anybody wanted you to feel like, oh, like you don't, there's no shift for you. No shift for you. You don't get nothing type shit. Fuck them. You getting everything. It's all yours. Okay? That then shut it to you back. Somebody fucked up about you because you arrived. Let's just leave this one fire. All right. It says great big ear to ear, all 32 teeth, however many teeth you got. But anyway, open mouth smiles are responsible for far more sizzling romances. Here it is. It's hot on the skillet. You heard? Salary. What the fuck is a salary? Anyway, salary, salary increases, life extensions, and calorie burning than your dentists, doctors, and financial planners will ever comprehend. It'll go over their heads, you heard? Show us your tonsils, the universe. My tonsils, I don't want to show y'all. I was gonna try. But if I laugh or something. Oh, I already know that. Two, two, two. Okay, let's see. You already know that. Oh, this one, this song is called Sanctuary by French Montana, okay? Something about a sanctuary, okay? Like, I don't know. This song is about substance abuse. If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, 24, 24. People that rest as resonate. How can the collective work their life? I'm not saying my plan. You already know that. All black magic returns like a thunder. I be wanting to talk about these people like, oh, how to stand yourselves type shit, but who cares? If I know you're already doing it, maybe I'm already Maybe I already do be getting on these niggas, you know what I'm saying? And it said take a break, so I could take a break this time. Anyway, collective, you're focused on yourself. You're focused on smiling. You're focused on smiling dead. I'm thinking about Mr. Hotspot. You know about Mr. Hotspot on the internet? And he'd be like, smile good, like that. So you could be some, maybe you're similar, like you be spreading the other shit. Maybe it won't call for the collective. You could be connecting with people. Well, I seen boundless. That they think their own thoughts, like they're not easily influenced. Okay. But they're influenced, they're intentional, they're intentionally influenced, like on purpose, by they're mindful of the five people around them or some shit. I'd be kind of concerned about that five people around you type shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, my ancestors. Yeah, maybe. All black magic, it came back to Cinder. Anyway, all this bullshit that's been going on is part of the plan, as part of your foundation, as part of your initiation. It's based on the cards that I just seen. I'm just trying to get on started though. You already know that all this money I'm ridiculous. Ooh, all this money I'm saying. Who knows? Take whatever says it resonates. Somebody could have been trying to find some type of home. I was gonna say home away from home. Or they still trying to find their sense of home, belonging. You know, just that human being, um, that human being. I was gonna say existential, and maybe they was trying to find it in money or in drugs or I don't know, power or some shit. I don't know. Yes, yeah. Instead of trying to find it in Jesus, or instead of trying to find it in something bigger than them. You know, why don't you just might ask them? Let me get a little card. Let me get a little card for the collective. After the collective, I'm gonna just take this. I'm looking at yes, came out again. Then I'm looking at mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I mean, it be triggering me when I feel like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should have said this. But I see people that's coming at my neck. I'm like, yo, you shouldn't be coming at my neck. You should just be doing better. Here's this shit. I guess. Anyway, share your voice. Oh, so let me say it. Yeah, the niggas on my dick. That triggers me. Okay, maybe you can relate, collective. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. If you wasn't persecuted, would you? Here's the thing, right? Take whatever I say the original say. If I wasn't persecuted, would I have so much hot shit to say? Probably not. Okay, or I don't know. Probably not though. Maybe not as much. Or some shit. Anyway, it's for the collective. Something about you sharing your voice, you coming out of your shell. This is come out of the cave. That's like your shell though. Okay, I think it's means the same thing. Ooh, ooh. This song is called The Thrill. And I'm like, it's called The Race by Wiz Khalifa. He said if I ain't ballin', this thing what you call that. Nothing but net. He said I did everything right, nigga, better yet. He said something like a contractor built it from the ground up. Y'all need to listen to this song. He said roll up your sleeve. He said realize you in the presence of a king. Oh, King of Pentacles. And Wiz Khalifa is a Virgo, King of Pentacles. But this is for the collective character. Everything I say, so what happened, right? I'm looking at the Ainsman right here. Now you just done on your own. Okay, here's a Virgo, her energy. I'm looking this for the collective. I'm looking at the Hanged Man. Something about you got niggas stuck. Okay, you got them stuck. Okay, I don't know why they thought so less of you or some shit. I think it's because they didn't think too much of themselves. God versus the devil. Let's see God. I see the Hierophant and the devil card. They came together in the deck when I showed you. Oh, let me see. All black magic, return back to sender. They say treat them like I don't need them. Boy, you best believe. Okay? So you was living your life like you don't need these things or whatever. Maybe at one point in time there was some type of codependency or something. You said to being hated on to the nigga that put the cake on. He says, we are young movie stars. I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles and the Devil. Somebody, you know, all the money ain't good money. Somebody wanted to ah, give you some shit. They wanted to give you some shit, right? And it was for them to get the baton, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. They was trying to give you some shit have, for them to have your baton or some shit. I don't know. Considering the song that's coming off right now, it's called The Race. Something about them and their own life path and their own race and shit like that. It's like, bitch, why you not in your place? There's this shit like that. Look, I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. I just mentioned the King. I think something about this is my life. But something about folks being confused about where they at or some shit. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups at the top of the deck and the Nine of Cups looking at me. Now, somebody could be walking away. All right. Something about somebody walking away from somebody else. It could be towards you. Yeah. And then in the song, he said, I remember the days that I sit back and picture it all. That's what I feel like when I see the Seven of Pentacles. He said in the song, young, gifted, not to mention making motherfucking millions. Seven of Pentacles. Whatever work you've been putting in, you could be a spiritualist. You don't have to be. You could be very in tune. The, the the emperor and the empress is looking at me. Now this could be your inner masculine, inner feminine synced up. It just makes me feel like you understand life and maybe you listen to that. I know it's an audio book, but maybe you read the book. I don't know, but there's some book that came out in the 1900s or some shit like that, and it's something about how life works or the game of life. I think it's called the game of life or some shit. Is it Florence Nightingale? I don't know. Hmm, maybe. Maybe not, but it makes me feel like you know, niggas might feel some type of way, but because you understand life, it might seem like you got some type of cheat code, but this is your first time living this lifetime like everybody else. So you might have had different lives. This might not be your first lifetime, but it's your first time living this one or some shit like that. I'm not gonna hold you. You probably do got some shit left over from other lifetimes or some shit. I don't know. But take whatever is every day. But I'm looking at the full card. Something about you being able to live your life, you being able to play this game of life or whatever like that. Like it's your blueprint. I don't know. Maybe something about this symbol. I don't know. See whatever I says it resonates. I don't know what it means, but something about something about your blueprint. I'm looking at the wheel. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you to be under their umbrella or under their wing or under their name or under their thumb or under their jurisdiction or shit permission. I don't know. Don't do this shit. I rebuke all trickster spirits in the name of Jesus. Amen. I command all trickster spirits to go straight to the pit of hell where they belong in the name of Jesus. Amen. And I rebuke all hexes, vexes, curses, hoodoo, chances, my solar plexus chakra. In the name of Jesus. Amen. And whoever's looking at me with evil eye, God, poke their eyes out. Because they don't need them. They don't need to see. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to see. They don't need to see me spiritually. But look, listen, I seen the tower and the four of pentacles. I don't know what card that was. Anyway, let me get two cards. I didn't shuffle these around. Anything about them around me? Something about you sharing your voice. Maybe you're not sharing your voice unless it's beneficial to you or something like that. I don't know. This is just sounds like if it ain't about money. Let me get two cards. You could be somebody that triggers people because you be smiling. And you smiling be opening doors. You smiling, it be opening doors and shit. And you know, just because you continuing to live your life, like I don't know who the fuck are, like how old are we? They thought some shit was gonna stop. Some shit. They thought they was gonna be the monkey that was gonna stop the show or some shit like that. Judgment, and I see seven of swords and the five of wands. Nobody's playing. Nobody's playing. Queen of swords. This is real. This is real. His head is on her lap. It's bleeding. This is real. Somebody's been beheaded, and it's just on her lap, and it's like, nigga, I will do it again. I will do it again as many times as it needs to be done. Because y'all think it's the game. It's not. You could just get out the way. You could be kind. You could say this. You don't have to. It could be done. Everybody got choices. I'm looking at the star. The collective is going to shine. Okay, Aquarius energy is going to give people hope. On top of that, looking at the page of cups. I don't know. This could be about a child. I don't read for kids. Or something I don't. It's something, I don't know why I feel like that's so interesting. I feel like that's their business. But anyway, whatever. This could be about you as a child, of you being sweet, and maybe folks felt like this sweetness, or they felt like you was naive or something. There's a turtle in their cup. There's a turtle in this page of cups. Maybe something was a matter of time. I don't know. Turtles maybe think about time, or something about maybe something about a late bloomer or some shit like that. That's why niggas feel like they didn't have to respect your shit. But the next part after that is justice. Now they're gonna be trying to hang on you. Now they're gonna be trying to hang on you or some shit. Let me try to show. They were trying to hang on. Something about you getting to the side or something. These people are smaller than they thought they was. You sharing your voice, these people is realizing that they're smaller than they thought they was. Smaller than you or some shit. And I feel like they placed themselves there. Like I'm not gonna hold you. If everybody stay in their own lane, then you'll be all right. But once you start trying to get into other people's lanes and shit, that's when you fuck up. In your life, these people are small. These people are not the main characters in your life. They're not supporting characters either. or some shit like that. It's been both fresh. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you already invested enough time, money, energy into this person, place, thing, people. You walked away. You knew there wasn't no happiness there. And since you walked away, there's a tower going on. There's a tower going on. And it looks like you're straight for real, riding this muskrat or whatever this is. And whatever they built up diligently, you wasn't seeing no hardest being around these people. Look, the devil is going through a tower. This is a tower that they set up, that they fell into their own trap. It's all there. Them and their friends, three cups, five of cups, and they're gonna be at the service. I mean, they might try to correlate you walking away with somebody being in the ground, and they could do what they want to do. Okay, and they can leave their friends behind. If your friends don't do anything, no, they're not friends of mine. I don't know, but 'cause I added it up. Three cups, five cups, eight. This is you walking away from the devil. They're having sleepless nights. Nine of swords, ten of swords. I was gonna say put a fork in them. Nine swords, ten swords. And then I just thought about maybe somebody be baking. Maybe something about bacon, like bacon. I don't know, turkey pork. Also something about baking, like baking goods, baked goods, and like taking a toothpick and putting it in there. And if it comes out clean, then it's done or some shit. I don't fucking know, but these niggas is done. Okay? Ding. I'm looking at the Six of Cups. This was somebody who knew you when way back when. I'm looking at the Ten of Cups. Yeah, when he was a child. I'm not gonna hold you, but this Six of Cups, just because how this it looks like a little child fairy. Just how their legs is up like that. I don't know. Okay. It's given innocent, but it also is making me feel like somebody trying to take advantage. It's somebody who tried to take advantage of your innocence when you were young. I don't know. It could be trigger warning. Take whatever it says reference. Okay? That's what I feel like. That's what I felt like. Oh my goodness. Let me see what this book says for the love right quickly. Six of Cups. Something about you being forgiving and you always smiling. Take whatever that says it resonates, okay? Let me see Six of Cups. It says feeling vulnerable and open with your emotions, allowing your emotional self to blossom, allowing joy to flow freely and openly, embracing your inner child, enjoying your body and your emotional self, protection and safety, allowing blessings to flow. Something about your inner child, it just makes me feel like your foundation. If these are people that had a part in your foundation, how you see yourself with the mirror, you could have not been seeing yourself accurately. You could have reparented your inner child, and now you have a new, I feel like, healthy idea of healthy household or something like that, healthy for you or something. I'm looking at the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. She's on her back. Yeah, it kind of makes me feel like a back, that she's in a pool doing backstroke. I don't know, what's the called? skinny dipping. I don't know, but I'm looking at the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and another card came out. This Four of Wands. Something about you being happy and everything like set. Like I'm not gonna hold you like a lot. Like in my life as a child, like I knew how I wanted to move. I really just needed like I wanted to say people around me or my parents to support what I was trying to do. That I knew what I was trying to do. Um, but a lot of times they would you say try to check me and I'm gonna have them check the pulses. It's Lil Wayne. I've been on here 45 minutes. It should be more people engaging. Okay. On this side. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. But anyway, yeah. So I just remember a lot of sabotage. Okay. Like I was having like my parents, they got me all the toys and shit like that. It wasn't about no toys, kids, they could play with a cardboard box. But anyway, not that I'm trying to be ungrateful, but whatever the fuck. But anyway, I had our parents wasn't home, like they was at work. They was always at work. But anyway, I had a tea party and I invited my brother, right? I have it now. He was there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're raised by the same parents. Probably totally different childhood because he was a golden child. Now it's a scapegoat. But I had a tea party or whatever like that. I might have told y'all the story already. But I had this big bowl. It's supposed to be a punch bowl. I put Hawaiian punch in it. I put a real Hawaiian punch in it. And I had this little ladle and I had cups. I had everything set, at the party. And I had my easy bake oven cakes. I had baked some cakes, but easy bake oven. You know what I'm saying? I had a spread. I had a spread. There was a plethora. Everything was set. I had my guests. Most of them was my dolls and my stuffed animals. Most of them was named after me. Like I was just uncreative. I was uncreative. Most of them was named after me, or they had my middle name or some shit. And then I invited my brother, and this nigga, he picks up the punch bowl. He's drinking from the punch bowl like everybody else not drinking from there. Like he ain't got no home training. Like he not getting greased in the fucking Hawaiian punch. It wasn't Kool-Aid. I don't know why to make that distinction. Dry ass Hawaiian punch, it's a drink, but it be dry for some reason. Anyway, he put all types of oil and shit like that in it. And to be honest with you, at that age, like he ruined the whole party for me. Like he ruined the whole party. That was my Four of Wands being sabotaged. That was my Ten of Cups being sabotaged. And also like little other shit. When I was young, I was into science before they started putting math in it. Okay, and I was into like science kits, like biology and shit like that, mixing shit together. And I had this little table and I had my shit. I was really into organization. Nigga, I was organized and shit like that as a child. Type of nigga I am. But niggas, they always try to like break my routine, break my organization. But I just remember like this tape. A lot of the times I feel like my brother was the one doing fuck shit. But now that I think about it in retrospect, it was most likely my mother doing fuck shit. But anyway, and I never really got mad at him. My brother and I, we never really fought. You know what I'm saying? Like kids, I guess do. Like we didn't really do that. But anyway, at one point in time, we was like on the same side, and then there was one distinct time that we was not on the same side. And I guess it wasn't really no argument. That nigga just didn't want to talk to me. Anyway, you know, we can count on that. Watch out for them bands. Anyway, I remember the table that I had set right. I had all my shit, whatever my science shit, whatever like that. I had a Harry Potter wand, I had a Harry Potter like other shit, and The whole table was all fucked up. Like the shit was all in disarray and shit like that. And just certain shit like going into the bathroom and my toothbrush was tampered with and like sticking niggas' toothbrushes together, like weird shit. Okay? Weird shit. So like I don't know what the fuck that shit was for. To warp niggas' minds or some shit. No, bitch, your mind is warped. You think that shit is contagious? God is so good. Now, if you resonate with what I'm saying, something about you being protected, your mind, body, and soul, being protected so that you could have this 10 of Cups for a while in real life, wanting for nothing because like I had everything. You're not wanting for nothing because he got you everything. And I feel like that's God, okay? So that's yourself, okay? I'm looking at the magician and the two of pentacles. Let me see. For love, let me get some cards. So yeah, kind of pentacles and hangman. It could be an entire family. They be triggering them. They be on the phone talking to you or whatever the fuck. They be talking about you and they're all triggered. And they all supposed to learn. They don't know, like they didn't read the Bible, but God has wiped out entire groups of people. I show something right here. You can let me go. I was trying to chill, got a stack of us alone. God has wiped out entire groups of people. There's been natural disasters, entire groups of people, of population have been wiped out before. Anyway, I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. It just makes me feel like these people, they fit in their schedule, that they fit in their time, money, energy, they fit in their budget to have you close up. Because the way these niggas is stuck with my solar plexus chakra, um, maybe naturally I would be like this. Like I would be like, oh, or something like that. But my stomach, it just feels so good. Like, it just feels so good eating all this shit. And it just feels so good. Like, these niggas making me feel like, I don't want to say more important than I am, but okay, however as important as I am, I don't know. But this for the collective, okay? And you walked away because you was tired of, I don't know, having people in your life. It meant you had to sleep on yourself. It means you had to be in a cave or some shit. Anyway, I'm looking at the Queen of Cups and the Empress. You're what these niggas are not, okay? The Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. You're putting your effort into yourself, into what matters to you. And I just saying the words, clean energy. Ooh, and I just mentioned the Empress. Look at the Emperor. In this song, he said, I told God I'd be back in a second. And it's so hard not to act reckless. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I mean, I don't know. In this song, he said, my mama couldn't get through to me. I mean, these folks, they could have lied to themselves. I feel like they sending you horrible energy because, yeah, because you walked away. This is the right thing to do because God wouldn't want you to walk away. What is wrong with these niggas? God don't want to see you as soon in person as these niggas wanted God to see you. So that's why you here. So what the fuck are these niggas talking about? Trying to send you projections so they could take your truth away. You see how he took their swords. He said this is my life, homie. You decide yours. These niggas trying to decide your shit. They only decide their shit. And what they decided for themselves is poverty. And that's a fact. 8855, 88 and 55 is the numbers I'm looking at. I'm not gonna hold you. My my when when my nuclear family, like my mother, father, brother, sister, I'm the sister. As far as I know, nigga, who fucking know? Anyway, we had those numbers in our phone numbers. We had those particular numbers like doubled up or whatever. But it's like we had similar phone numbers, and my cousin too was on the phone. We had similar phone numbers, and it had these numbers 8855, and I hear a siren outside. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. These niggas is trying to play thumb wars with you. They're trying to play thumb wars with you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 got you. They tried to get you. You won. You won this. You won this. They were trying to play you for some shit. Anyway, behind the Emperor is the Ace of Pentacles. Something about you being in tune with your soul. Yeah, they gotta learn a lesson. The Hangsman. They gotta see shit the way God sees it. I don't know how they were seeing shit. And I was gonna say pig-headed. I don't know. Really, these folks is pig-headed. And also, talking about pig Latin. I'm looking at, yeah, we got to see you how God sees you, even if they don't want to. And they got to see you as a star, the Hangsman and the star. All black magic, return back to sender. That's one, right? The Page of Pentacles. They wanted you to not get started for the longest. They wanted you to be at a novice level or some shit, a beginner level. You're taking the cup that God got for you. I know I'm just throwing cards, but I'm looking at the Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ten of Wands. These folks, they just wanted to take shortcuts. They're trying to make the difference up. So they feel like if they had to just stretch their time, money, energy, if they had to stretch their mouth, I don't know, stretch their mouth, talking a whole lot of mess. They're doing some, look, I don't know how long this shit been paused, but they're usually doing some fuck shit, okay? I feel like to get to your wavelength, especially if they wanted to swap some shit, they was trying to bring you down to their wavelength, but I think they're having a hard time. I'm looking at the word couple. This song right here that's playing is Who Do You Love? Are You Sure? Who Do You Love? I love Cool J. I'm gonna split the gut. I'm looking at the Queen's words. You're not confused. You're not in no illusions about what you want in your life. You keeping dream colors out your life too. Are you sure? Who do you love? These people didn't love you. I don't know. It just fell bottom of the barrel. They gotta see you. Um, they fucked up though with the devil. Whoever they whoever they signed it with to do I don't know, made them feel like they can move how they was moving. Somebody's walked away or you walked away. And that's it causes power. They can't comprehend it. I I mean, they're just trying to put a damper on your vibration, on your happiness. They know it's something about that, something there. You couldn't be happy around these folks. All black magic turns up to 100 now. All right. One angels, one ancestors come through. It's 12 p.m. Whoever the fuck you's watching outside, it really don't matter. You people like it, okay? You should it's early. You should find something to do with it. I don't know if you got pets. I don't know why you have pets if you do that. Anyway, whoever the fuck I'm talking to, they actually need to turn themselves in. I'm not gonna lie. I heard they got Pikachu. I don't know, but they got the yellow in this video. More angels, more ancestors come through. Let me get one card. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I had to say. I don't know what I was trying to give an encouraging word. I don't know, but this solar plexus chakra, interference you niggas is doing, I rebuke it. Your life's not gonna get better. So you don't want your life to get better. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's called lack of emotional intelligence. Yeah, that's what that's called. Because you're making your life worse, all because of how you feel right now in the moment. Because a nigga got all 32. Because a nigga got all 32. Like, okay. Um, you will always be the lady in my life. Anyway, this card reminds me of that song. Lady in My Life, Michael Jackson, but it says Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love. Unconditional love, okay? You're not gonna have these people in your life, but I don't feel like you hate them. They can really, they can really hate that though. They can really hate that. That you don't hate them. They want to have some type of strong, have you have some type of strong emotion about them. I don't think you give a fuck like that, but okay, but also somebody, like I said, emotional intelligence. It says celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom and an extremely high vibration. So you could just not want to bring your vibration to there. Okay. It says she brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. That means you in service to God. You're in service to the divine. You're not in service to man. Nobody's I was gonna say nobody's paying you, okay? I know on this platform ain't nobody paying me. And they're gonna get in trouble for that. Look at this light. You see this light shining bright? I didn't turn that shit on. That shit is the sun. Okay. So what is gonna say? Yeah, so collective, you work for God, okay? Anyway, she asks you to pay attention now because something significant is taking place at a spiritual level for you at this time. It's like it's just like running the streets because every day hustling. Anyway, look, listen. At this time, something significant is taking place for you, okay? And yeah, that's the reading. That's all I gotta say. Okay, check out your zodiac sign reads if you have not. If you do want to see a zodiac sign read over here, check out my YouTube channel. Okay, that is the same name. Okay, peace out and later on. That's the reading. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can be back to hate tomorrow because I've been out here an hour and it's one person. One person. I know it's three zeros after that. I know it's 1,000. I know it's 1,000 people watching me and 1,000 likes. So fuck that illusion. Peace out and later on. And I'll